You already know TikTok, the app where people have created an entire community out of silly dances like this.
I'm talking wop, 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 that's so wet, that's so wet.
And you're probably also aware of President Trump's executive order trying to put a stop to all that silliness, and how it's basically set up a frantic bidding war between American companies.
I don't mind if, whether it's Microsoft or somebody else, a big company, a secure company, very American company, buy it.
But there's another Chinese-owned app that's facing the same ban and getting way less attention. WeChat has more than 1 billion users, and it's kind of like if you combine Instagram, WhatsApp, and PayPal. Trump's been raving about the Chinese government's alleged data collection from apps like WeChat, which the app's owner denies, and he claims it's an issue of national security.
There's a lot of alarm among American companies about your order on WeChat. If you ban U.S. businesses from working with them, that they won't be able to sell, iPhones into China or similar markets.
Whatever.
So you don't mind if this...
Gotta do what's good in terms of the security of our country.
All this is part of that never-ending trade war the Biden campaign can't stop talking about.
You lost that trade war. You lost it. Because of a so-called trade war with China, America lost 300,000 manufacturing jobs. Farmers have experienced bankruptcy because of it.
And it turns out Trump's ban might end up costing Americans money. In a survey of U.S. companies operating in China, the American Chamber of Commerce in Shanghai found that 88% of respondents said that the ban would bring negative consequences.
If you take, for example, the retailers that are operating here in China, and if it just for example, if you're Nike, and a WeChat ban stops you from taking payment via WeChat here in China, well, right next door you've got Adidas. Adidas is not a U.S. company; it's a German company. So Adidas would be able to accept WeChat payments, but Nike would not. So that would put American companies at a severe competitive disadvantage.
And getting rid of it will have serious consequences for people like Mingtao Jiang, a ginseng farmer living with his wife and kids in Wisconsin.
So the trade war has hurt our farmers, right, in general, our ginseng farmers in particular, because we export 70-80% to China or Asia market. Without WeChat or with the trade war, both, plus the pandemic, it has set back our industry by 10 to 20 years. So that has really hurt us.
In August, a dozen Chinese-American lawyers started the U.S. WeChat User Alliance, which got a district court to issue a preliminary injunction that saved WeChat, for now.
The users raised serious questions about the fact that the ban violated their First Amendment rights. The online communities created by TikTok and WeChat are vitally important to their users. These are places where people derive joy from posting songs and videos, from sharing games and images about what's going on in their life. Sending support and love to family members or friends is an incredibly important and meaningful form of personal communication today. And people obviously also use these apps to obtain information about current events and political events, and also to engage in political activism of their own. Some of the most fundamental activities of our democracy happen on these apps, and for the government to seek to make it effectively impossible for people to use them should trouble anyone who cherishes all those ways that we engage in democracy in this country.